Hi, Steve Lai here at the White Canvas Gallery in Singapore, and tonight is a very special occasion. We have the first of the White Canvas sessions brought to you by the Zeitgeist Entertainment Group, and tonight we'll be showcasing Michael White, best-selling author. He's going to be giving us a reading from his latest book, The Gathering, that's going to be coming out in 2012 through Random House. Let's get on inside and see what's going on.
For most of the guests that we've invited, they're just happy to have the opportunity to meet a well-known author. They like to just chat with him, find out some of his ideas, what gives him the inspiration, and I think just to enjoy the evening together. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Maria Ng here, the owner of the White Canvas Gallery.
What am I looking forward to tonight? Just learning more about the author, really, and what he's going to come up with next, and where they're going to take this in the media, how they're going to develop the stories.
I'm looking forward to the reading because I haven't read any of the books, so I'm quite interested to kind of see what it's about and kind of learn a bit more.
Okay, have you read any of Michael White's books?
Yes, I did. I read The Equinox, and my husband read Galileo, and he talks about it all the time.
I understand it's sort of mainly scientific bent as well, but there seems to be a sort of a story behind them as well, so I'd be interested to see how he sort of mixes those two things. Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to Michael speaking, reading from his passage. He's very gifted, and we are really looking forward to the collaboration with him, so I think people will find that he's quite inspiring.
So many scientists cut their teeth on science fiction, and so I put the two together really, and ended up being a writer because that seemed to be the natural way of using science. And so I wrote biographies of scientists, and then I went on to write books about popular science. The whole thing with science is the idea of chaos theory, that if a butterfly flaps its wings in Mexico, it causes a tidal wave somewhere else 10 years later, and that sort of thing. But I think that you can, and Mark would support this idea, you can make your own luck, and you can will yourself to make things happen. There is a conflict between the creative person and the business person, because the business person is thinking about money, and that's their first priority, and the creative person doesn't think about money, and they think about what they're producing. And if you're lucky enough and you can do something that is creative and makes money, then everybody wins and everybody's happy. But there's obviously going to be conflicts there. I mean, there are so many stories about how J.K. Rowling went with Harry Potter her agent went to every publisher in London, they all turned it down, and Bloomsbury bought it for £3,000. You have to be in the right place at the right time and find and draw the right people with you. My creative process is that I need to be disciplined, and I think that the science background has actually been enormously helpful in me being a writer. My writing has always been pretty cinematic. I always think visually, and when I'm writing I put myself in that scene and I think of it visually and what's around me, and I like drama, big events and big action sequences. So I think I've always thought cinematically.
I think I probably gave away too much of the story, and the character dies in this chapter 6, but then he comes back alive again. So that's the whole idea of the book. It's reincarnation. So you can kill off people and they keep coming back.
This is really fun, and I think these projects that they're talking about are going to be amazing, and I hope to be a little bit of an integral part of some of that project development. And we're working with Bowman Bridge Media as well, who the more I hear about them, the more excited I get. So this is a great place and this is a great night.
Obviously a very creative individual. The fact that he's kind of reincarnated himself and transformed himself multiple times is kind of it's an interesting thing, and at the same time very humble and learning through what he's done.
Both the music film and the writing industries are very difficult to break into. And you just have to keep doing what you love, and eventually it works out.
It's been great to hear him talk tonight about the books and the process of writing, because it kind of inspires you too, because you think, oh, well, any of those creative projects we have, it's just a matter of sort of sitting down and finding a way to to just honor that muse within.
Oh, I think this was a wonderful event. I think that the White Canvas Gallery and now here at the Orange Thimble, this is a really exciting event. I'm looking forward to the rest of the events in the series.
Well, we've just had a truly fascinating interview with the top-selling author Michael White, a bit of history about his life, how his journey as well. We've also had a lot of reaction to the reading that he shared with us here today. Steve Lai here reporting from the White Canvas Gallery. We look forward to future sessions. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night.